stroke management is multidisciplinary, right? So we involve so many specialties, right? You want to involve the neurologist, which is a brain, doctor. You want to involve the interventional cardiologist, I mentioned. You mentioned the cardiologist. You want interventional radiologist, I beg your pardon.
Radiologist,
yeah. We call them the eye of medicine. So whatever scan we do, they interpret the scans of the body, right? And the interventional ones are the ones that are able to even go deeper to the particular place where the problem is and act on it. They are interventional radiologists. And then we also involve the rehab physician. So at the Bank Hospital where I work, we have an established rehab physician who work with his team. Now the team of the rehab physician will consist of a physical therapist, or what we call physiotherapist. And speech therapists, occupational therapists. So they come together to ensure that, you have a good rehabilitation plan. And the management of stroke is individualized. Like I mentioned, based on, what happened.
Yeah.
The fact that someone presented maybe, let's say, in 12 hours, and someone presented 2 days later, you would not expect their recovery process to be the same. And someone will often ask that, so what time frame are we looking at in terms of recovery from stroke? Unfortunately, we cannot put a time frame to it, else we'll be playing God, and we are not God, right? And what I would say is that if you're able to, adhere to these rehab, rehabilitation, that could improve your chances of, take it like learning a new language. And someone asks you, when would you finish learning that language? Maybe you start learning Spanish today. When would you finish?
Probably.
When would you become a pro, an expert in learning Spanish?
Never really.
Exactly. So that's how the recovery from stroke takes place. That's how it takes place. So you start learning that language. You go today and you realize that a part of your brain, is learning the vowels, consonants the next day. So you're basically training your brain every single day. For some people, in 3 months, they are experts in speaking Spanish. For some other people, in 6 months. For some people, in 1 year. For some people, they take forever. But the brain is not braining. The brain, is not. So that could be likened to, the management of stroke, even in the house, and all that, because you start training other part of your brain to take over the function of the part that has been affected. And that takes a while. So the moment you continue doing your physiotherapy, your speech therapy, and all that. So that gradually, trains the brain knows that, this part of the brain is not functioning. So let me help that part to function. It would not happen in 1 day, 1 week, 2 weeks, right? So it will take a while, but if you are consistent, you can be sure that you would regain, as much function as you could.